It's been a few days since I've put up a video. Usually I turn them out fairly fast, but I just did not have any inspiration the last few days. Except when I came home, I was inspired by simply taking all the miscellaneous little knickknacks that I bought over the last 2 weeks, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I just string them all together and show them off and make a little video out of what I bought the last few weeks. Because usually I'll order something from the internet, crack it open, talk about it, and ta-da! There's a video. But I don't really have anything coming anytime soon, except I think from some magical gold mystery box that I bought from CSR Collectibles, and I think my BAM horror box is on the way as well too. But that's only 2 videos, so you got to come up with other stuff to talk about. So what I'm just going to show you guys is just a few things that I've picked up over the last few weeks. You know, the purpose of it is just to show you something that maybe you didn't know about. That you might think, gosh, I sure need that for my collection. Awesome. So first up, if you remember, I think there were the Loyal Subjects mystery horror boxes. I guess they did a series 2 or something like that. So I recently picked up Beetlejuice. Not the best looking figures in the world, but they're like 12 bucks. So I mean, for what they are, they look fun. So here's the Beetlejuice right there. I do like the packaging, definitely a little bit better this time around, but they are specific. There is a little bit of mystery with trying to figure out these characters, but I just don't care enough to try to find some fancy version of a Beetlejuice. The Funko Pop thing is nice because it says Chase on it, which that's a little bit easier than trying to figure out, is this a gold Beetlejuice or is this a... Oh, I guess there's all those different versions of Beetlejuice you could potentially find out in the wild if I can get it to focus. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Well, it's just not going to happen. But you get the point. There's a few to find. So, and then I got the Pennywise right here. Kind of looks, Looks like a dwarven Pennywise. Maybe that'll get a little close. Yeah, you get the point. So there's those, and then I, been on this little My Pet Monster kick lately, so got this reaction My Pet Monster flocked in a TV, so it's a little fancy version they have right there. I think the other ones were basically just in your usual, package. So this is kind of a fancier one. And again, it's a flocked one right there, which is cute. And it comes in its own little TV package thing right there. And then this is a thing that I just never picked up, and it went out of print really quick. Prometheus, or no, Alien Covenant. Obviously was not the best film in the world. I missed out on the Creature Pack. Usually when you see these sold online, they're knockoffs from China. So it's, I saw this out in the wild and was like, well, I should probably grab it while I can, because I have most of the creature and accessory packs. I think the only thing I'm really missing is the Alien Marine weapon pack. Everything else I do have now at this point. So I have this one, the Alien 3 pack. The cool little 2 face huggers with the light up tubes. I have that, and I'm also lucky I did get the Predator, the guy with the hanging upside down thing, and the trophy pack for the Predator 2 NECA diorama, which both of those things are very hard to find. Don't know if any of you own those out there, but those are definitely very hard to find pieces from NECA way back in the day. So there's that. And then speaking of NECA, earlier you saw my Target video, I did pick up that King Kong. That was a timed exclusive from Walmart, so you could only find this particular King Kong at Walmart. I don't really care about collecting any of the King Kong or Godzilla stuff, because there's just too much of it and I only have so much space, but I just kind of wanted this King Kong just because it had that retro kind of old classic feel to it. And especially with the Classic Monsters line coming up, I figured, I should probably have this in there. And then lastly, I did go to some little vintage store today. It was my day off, so I enjoyed it by going shopping and trying to find treasure. I was looking at some wall and I found these two cute little Halloween Pez dispensers right here. I don't really care about Pez dispensers too much, but you know, if it's Halloweenish, I will try and buy it. Oh, you know what? I have to put my hand in front. There we go. There we go. Now it's focused. This little guy, I don't know how old is. This guy right here, I believe, is from 2012. So not too old, but gosh darn it, he looks cute and I had to get it. So I love jack-o'-lanterns. Now the other cool thing is they had this massive wall of posters. I did try to spend a little bit of time looking through it. I didn't get very far. I kind of gave up after a while because it was just a lot of bad posters. But what I did find were, I think, these cool little marquee banners. So I found one for Valentine right here, which, you know, if you went to a movie way back in the day, you'd have the little light up marquee and then this sign would be hanging in there with, you know, that kind of thing to show you what the movie was playing and all that good stuff. So I got one for Valentine, and I got one for Lake Placid right there. And then the last one I got was Urban Legends Final Cut right here. The cool thing is I asked the guy at the counter how much they were, and he's like, they're $5 each, or buy two, get one free. I'm like, I will totally go and snag those. So I got one of those for free, which is cool. And then one of the last things today, I looked online and noticed the Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight soundtrack is no longer really out there and easy to find. So I ran to Everyday Music and picked one up today because they had one left. So this is it right here. I think I'm going to try to open this up because I think the vinyl is colored. The thing with opening vinyl, it's always tricky. Let's see. I will get this. You guys are just going to have to deal with me struggling to open this up, but I will get it. Almost have it. Alright, I successfully got it open. And look at how pretty that vinyl is. It's a nice little see-through green vinyl right there. You know, I'm going to tell you right now, when I saw Demon Knight in the 90s, that soundtrack was awesome. It had like Pantera, Ministry. It had a track that I believe didn't really sound like Ministry because I think it was actually Groovy Man from Thrill Kill Cult singing on that track. But this was like definitely on par with like the Crow soundtrack. Definitely one of the awesome soundtracks from that day. You know, one thing I do want to say, you don't really have awesome, you know, influential soundtracks like this anymore. Like, you don't get anything like that. Like Demon Knight, The Crow, just all kinds of good movies that had really good, solid soundtracks, like, you know, this right here. And then the last and final piece, this is something I just never opened, and I'm going to crack it open right here. This is a print I bought from, I think, Theater of Creeps. This is a Tales from Silver Shamrock right there. So it's got the EC Comics style art to it. I have a few of these. I prefer the smaller format because, again, I don't have a lot of space in my apartment, so I got to go with the smaller things so I have more space as far as that goes. But yeah, so those are just a few things that I wanted to show you guys off that I picked up recently. Hopefully you saw something cool and were inspired by it, or who knows what. The last thing I want to ask you guys really quick, I think in the future I would like to do a video kind of just going over like top 10 really scary movies. So I don't want to do your usual tired lists where it's like Exorcist, all those other things. I really want to find random weird ones. Like for me, you know, Baskin, that movie freaked me out. It was a Turkish horror film, I want to say, but just the whole premise of it was definitely like really spooky and all that stuff. Another one that I think freaked me out, I'm trying to think. My brain's also a little bit fried right now. It's been a little bit of a long day just with, you know, wandering around and walking, and I'm a little, I need some water too. Water's really good. But, you know, just things like that. Just tell me what movies kind of spooked you. Oh, also, Southland Tale, or no. Oh my God, I always get this film messed up. I think it's like Tales of the South. It's that anthology horror movie that's really, really good. Or no, I think it's called Southbound. That was what it was. So that one... And then there was one more. Let me think. I'm thinking. The thinking is going on. The little gears in my brain are turning right now, so I'm just trying to figure that out. Oh, I'll probably just comment because I just can't think right now. But that's it, guys. So once again, if you could in the comments, leave a few things telling me like a few of your scary movies that are just not really well known. I would love to know that, just so I can go through and compile a list of kind of maybe more of an obscure list of obscure, and I'd like to just say the word obscure for the hell of it because I'm repeating myself because my brain is lacking today. Also, not bad. I was able to milk this video out for about 11 minutes. 11 minutes of me milking this video. So that's it, guys. Leave those comments and have a good, I think today's Tuesday. Have a good Tuesday.